Welcome back to the WCG for this second 5-over international of the 2019 TRANS-TASMAN Backyard Cricket Series between WCG Australia and the New Zealand Blackyards. And it's the New Zealand Blackyards who hold all the aces as we head into this run chase, thanks to a blistering 84 not out of 30 deliveries from the man from Taranaki, Sam Fastier, as the Kiwis finish 86 without loss after their 5 overs. And it's going to take something special from the Aussies to get home in this one. So it's going to be Hamid Basha who will get this run chase underway for the Aussies. Came to the rescue for the Aussies with his last stick in that second limited overs international. Can he get the Aussies off to the perfect start? So it's 87 to get for the Aussies. It'll be the skipper Viga Rasmussen to bowl the first over of the innings. It's in there to Basha and he begins with a full toss, and it's well fielded on the boundary there from Lambert, but he can't prevent Hamid Basha getting through for a single first up. Genuine loosener there to begin with for Rasmussen, and that's well fielded by Lambert in the end, who got an awkward bounce. Rasmussen to continue to Basha in the opening over. As in now once again, and Hamid has a hoik across the line, but he can't beat Logan Strange there at mid-on. The Aussies have learnt their lesson from the first 5-over international, as they're keeping their power play over up their sleeve. As Rasmussen continues to Basha, and it's a full delivery, and again Hamid gets good contact, but he can't beat Rasmussen, who fields well off his own bowling. So a good start with the ball and in the field for the Kiwis, as the run rate required ticks up for the Aussies. As Viga Rasmussen's in again to Basha, and Basha has got a top edge and must go. So it's the perfect start for the Kiwis with the ball, as they pick up Basha in the first over. The Aussies 1 for 1. The Aussies in early trouble once again in their run chase, as Daniel Arnold makes his way to the crease at number 2 for the Aussies. Lean pickings with the bat so far in this series for the big man. Can he stand up in this one? So it'll be Rasmussen, who has his tail up to bowl to Arnold for his first delivery. In there, and it's a full toss, and Arnold has a wild swing and doesn't make contact, and that cannot have been far away from the off stump. Nervous moment there for Arnold. Rasmussen in for the final ball of the opening over. It's in there to Arnold, and this one's a back of a length delivery, and Arnold goes bang on the leg side. So he gets off the mark in style. It's a maximum to end the opening over. The Aussies 1 for 9. It'll be Simon McFarlane to bowl the second over of the innings. As in now round the wicket to Arnold. It's a good length delivery, which strikes Arnold on the legs, and he moves through for a leg bye. 77 required of 23 deliveries here for the Aussies, so they're going to have to start finding the boundary pretty regularly here, or the Kiwis are going to take the lead in the series with a match to play. So it'll be McFarlane to continue around the wicket to Arnold. It's in now, this one's a good length delivery, and Arnold hits it across the line, but he gets this away for a much needed boundary. Anywhere will do for the Aussies, as Arnold races to 10. McFarlane to continue to Arnold in the second over. As in now, and this one's a good length delivery, and he hits this again on the leg side, but can't beat Blake Lambert there at mid-wicket. Pressure's dot there for the Kiwis, as McFarlane will continue to Arnold around the wicket. This one's a forward delivery, and it's hit towards Sam Fastier there at cover, but he can't make the stop, so it's another boundary to Arnold as he moves to 14. So McFarlane in for the final ball of the over. As he's in there, and this one's another full delivery, and Arnold hammers this down the ground for another boundary. The big man races to 18. The Aussies 1 for 22 after 2. So the Aussies have decided to take their batting power play. It's going to be Sam Fastier to bowl to Arnold around the wicket. As in now, it's a full delivery, but Arnold has a wild swing and gets a leading edge over the fence. So the momentum swings the Kiwis' way once again. Arnold removed in the power play over for 18. So a massive strike there for the Kiwis, just as Arnold was looking good, as that brings Michael Johnson to the crease at number 3 for the Aussies, and will be under pressure to go from ball 1, as this is the power play over. So it's Sam Fastier who will bowl around the wicket to Michael Johnson for his first delivery. As in now, and he begins with a full toss, and he hits this through cover, and will begin with a boundary. So that's 8 to begin with for Johnson. The Aussies will need plenty more of that. 2 for 30. Fastier to continue to Johnson in the power play over. As in now, and this one's a good length delivery, and Johnson is on the back foot and has a wild hoik at it, and he doesn't make contact. That's a pressure stop for the Kiwis. Fastier to continue to Johnson in the power play over. As in now, and this one's a good length delivery, and Johnson's on the back foot once again, and this time cuts through cover for 8,
So 16 off 3 deliveries to begin with for Johnson. And do the Aussies dare to dream? 49 to get off 14 deliveries for the Aussies. As Fastier is in again to Johnson. This one's a full delivery and Johnson hammers it on the leg side. And that is a maximum. What a shot here from Johnson as he races to 28. Sam Fastier in for the final ball of the power play over. As in now to Johnson. This one's another full delivery. And this one goes down the ground for another boundary. A sharp chance missed there for the Kiwis. 36 off the power play over. And the Aussies are back in this. 29 to get off 12 deliveries for the Aussies. As Logan Strange will bowl around the wicket to Johnson and begins with a wild no ball. So that one will have to be re-bowled. Are the wheels starting to fall off here for the Kiwis? 28 off 12 deliveries here for the Aussies. As Strange will continue to Johnson around the wicket. As in now and he serves up a full toss and he hits this one down the ground. It's another boundary for the Aussies. Johnson races to 40. The Aussies 2 for 63. Strange to continue to Johnson in the fourth over. As in now, this one's a good length delivery and he hits this on the offside. And I think this has been brilliantly fielded there from Sam Fastier. As his teammates go over to show their appreciation. He might have gone for a few in his power play over, but he saves a big boundary there. Strange to continue to Johnson in the penultimate over. As in now, this one's a full toss and Johnson hits this over the fence. So the momentum shifts again. It's been a blistering knock from Johnson, but he has to go for 40. The Aussies 3 for 65. So it's George Pineros who will make his way to the crease for the Aussies at number 4. Has made some important contributions down the years at the WCG. This one would top the lot, with his side requiring 22 off 9. So it'll be Logan Strange to bowl to George Pineros for his first delivery. In now, it's a full toss, and George can't get it away. So it's a priceless dot there for the Kiwis. 22 required off 8 deliveries. Strange will continue to Pineros around the wicket. He's in now, and this one's another full toss. It's hit towards Fastier, who can't field, and this one trickles into the boundary. He's just made an important stop for his side, and then just gifted it back to the Aussies. Strange to continue to Pineros in the fourth over. As he's in now, this one's a back of a length delivery. George gets a top edge, and it spins towards the boundary, but it just stops short, and Pineros moves through for a single to end the over. A wicket and 14 runs off the Strange over. The Aussies 3 for 72. They will require 15 runs off this final over. As the Aussie skipper makes his way onto the field just to calm his teammate down. No one would have given the Aussies a shot at the start of this innings, but they are just 3 big blows away from TRANS-TASMAN glory. And it's going to be Blake Lambert who will be charged with the responsibilities of bowling this final over. Has had an ordinary tournament to date, but can become a national hero with 6 good balls here. So it'll be Blake Lambert into George Pineros for the final over of the match, and he begins with a wide delivery. So not a good start there from the big fella. That one will have to be re-bowled. So it's 14 off 6 now for the Aussies. As Lambert will come in once again to Pineros over the wicket. And he's in now, and this one's a back of a length delivery, and he gets his way to the boundary. That's Pineros. So it's real pressure now for Lambert and the Kiwis. He just rocks back and hammers this through point, and it's 10 to get off 5. Lambert under real pressure in this final over. As he'll continue again to Pineros, and it's another short delivery, and this one goes to the boundary once again. The Aussies go crazy in that corner. They know now they're just 1 clean hit away. It's 6 to get off 4. Can Pineros be the hero for the Aussies? As Lambert will continue to him again. It's another short delivery, and he can be the hero for the Aussies as he cuts this through point for 6. He's mobbed by his Aussie teammates as he's just won the TRANS-TASMAN trophy for his country. Amazing scenes here at the WCG. The Kiwis are distraught. They cannot believe they've let this one slip. The Aussies chase down an improbable 87 for victory. George Pineros, the hero for the Aussies, finishing 19 not out, and the Aussies are champions. So in an enthralling battle here at the WCG in this second 5-over international, it's the Aussies who prevail in a nail-biter by 2 wickets to seal an unassailable lead in the series and will be crowned inaugural TRANS-TASMAN Backyard Series champions. Michael Johnson top scoring for the Aussies with a blistering 40, coming in the power play over and getting the business done. Daniel Arnold, who walked in with his side in early trouble, making an important 18, but it was George Pineros at the end who finished 19 not out of 6 deliveries to get the Aussies home and seal the series victory. So the Aussies take an unassailable 15 points to 9 lead in the series with 1 match to play, and they have been made to fight long and hard for that victory, as the Kiwis would not lay down without a fight, though in hindsight we'll look back to key moments in the series and wonder what may have been. And with the series result all but sealed, both captains agreed to let the fans of both sides partake in the final match of the series, a match where the Kiwis hammered the Aussies by 4 wickets to finish their tour on a high. So it ends with 3 wins apiece for either side in the 6 matches, as the Aussies finished 15-14 victors in a landmark series for backyard cricket. A series that was hard fought but played in the right spirit, a series that ebbed and flowed with plenty of twists and turns, but it's the Aussies who have come out victorious by a point on home soil. So it's the Aussies who are crowned champions of the 2019 TRANS-TASMAN Backyard Cricket Series, and they will party long into the night. Stay tuned for more videos in this series, including a top 10 moments and compilation video. But until then, we hope you've enjoyed our coverage of the 2019 TRANS-TASMAN Backyard Cricket Series. It's bye for now.